Hey guys, what is up? It's me, Rob from panter.vis, and here's a tutorial on how to create a, what is that fish? Horsefish or seahorse? Seahorse is called, right? And so what we're gonna do is do this thing in Photoshop first, to draw this in Photoshop, because we won't basically do this in vectors. We're gonna do a different element in vectors. So we're gonna reshape this thing firstly using Photoshop. So what I'm gonna do this is basically decrease the opacity and do this to another folder. And from here, I'm gonna select the brush tool. If you got a graphic pad, that's great. Otherwise, you basically can't do it. But right now, this is not a tutorial. This is the first part of how to create this. I mean, how I do it. And from there, I'm gonna take this and recreate it in vectors. So first thing, the whole thing is to simplify this horsefish. This is his head, or its head, or whatever it's called. And it comes something like this. I'm thinking to make the belly a little bit more bigger, something like that. All right. And here it's gonna go something like this. Eventually, these lines are coming up. I'm gonna make it bigger. So this is what I'm talking about. I'm just copying the structure, like how this is flowing, but eventually I'm going to recreate it and make something new out of this. But I believe it's better. I think I'm going to leave this right now. I won't recreate this stuff here, but I'm going to draw it anyways. So we're going to uncheck this. We're going to see what we did so far. Not bad. Let me see. I need some more solid lines. So this is the thing in drawing. I am creating a lot of lines. And at the end, I'm going to highlight the line that basically I'm going to use it later on in the vectors or something like that. This is the fun stuff using this Photoshop, that when you're sketching down, you always need to erase it manually. But here, with just a click, you can do it. And it's like more efficient, but you know, it has its pros and cons anyways. Reach tool. So yeah, so far so good. This is it. Right now I'm going to take a quick screenshot of this thing. Here we're going to create another one. Okay. We're going to create a new one with, let me decrease the opacity right here. Okay. We're going to create this with circles, as usual. So I'm going to make this quick. Let me see. Usually this circle can make the whole horsefish or seahorse. I mean, at least 40% of the fish. Because I tried it out before and it was something like that. Actually, I'm gonna make this smaller. Connect here the line, this line. Okay, right. We're gonna need to connect these lines exactly on these kind of points. So later on we can cut it out. Okay. Now here it goes, a smaller one. Here we're going to separate the head from the neck. Goes something like that. Here we have the nose. And here we're going to connect the neck with the lower neck, or what is it called? Great. So now we got a flow thing going on that is going right here. Okay, great. Now we gonna make the more problematic part, which is this curvature here, this zone that is going to connect eventually with this curvature. So what we're gonna use is this tool right here, the spiral tool. And you can see my spiral tool is kind of weird right now, but using the control key I can manage to do the spirals differently. I think this is going to be good. Yes, something like that. I'm gonna go somewhere here. This is a little bit more complicated, like how to manage to insert this spiral. It's a little bit difficult until you get it. Let me see. Okay, all right, something like that. I think it could be like bigger or smaller. I did a previous one, it came out like this. I think it looks pretty cool. And I am planning to make something like that actually. I think I'm going to cut out these parts to be more simpler. And what I did before is basically I copy pasted this. But I don't know how I did it before, so it's going to be pretty much challenging here. Let me see if I scale it down and pull it down like that. It's going to come out something, but not what I wanted. It has to go something like that. What if I pull this more? Well, it doesn't look the best, but definitely it should go here somewhere. Somewhere around there. Eventually I pull this in. Let me see what is going to happen. How the hell I did this? Okay. I wonder how this was made. Let me see. I'm going to copy paste this stuff. So the first is this, and then the second one is that. Oh my god. Now this is complicated, dude. Anyways, I'm going to use this as a reference because it's like, dude, it's so complicated to make it. Let's see how good it looks. It looks great. It looks super cool. Okay, I got it. I'm going to remake this and I'm going to add more control. Thing like that. So the whole thing starts from here. I think I removed the upper part and I went like this. This is how I remember I did it. but I'm not sure. Yeah, I want something like that. Then I'm gonna remove. Oh my god, this is complicated. So we need 1 and 2, and here it's going to stop eventually. Okay, so we're gonna remove this part. Okay, finally we're somewhere. What I'm gonna do is copy paste this, and let's see. I'm gonna do it like that. Oh, okay, okay. Now we got somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. Look at that. Now it looks the same. Not bad. So this was the trick, to rotate until this point here outside. Let me see if I can do a little bit more manipulation in here. Not really. Kind of, this is the edge of it. I think I'm going to Control Z this thing until here. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna continue from here, and we're gonna straight out lines. I'm gonna connect this here with this. Okay. Let's see what we got. We're good. So we got this here, and we're gonna move this part somewhere here. Should be okay. Let's press Control or Command Y and see what is going on behind. So it fits perfectly. It needs to touch the lines in order later on to cut them out in the right way. So now we have the fish, or horsefish, or seahorse. We're gonna do a test. We're gonna run a test to see if the lines connect in the right, appropriate way. We're gonna connect the head first, and separately we're gonna connect the body. Okay, so far so good. All right, and I just forgot that we need to connect here too, because that way we can't cut out the whole stuff together. Let me see how I did it before. Okay, I got it. And now here I'm going to insert another circle like this, and I'm basically going to connect that part and the lower part. And this is still not perfect. I'm going to do it later. I'm going to zoom out right now to see how it's going to look. You always need to check first how it looks, the small detail, when it's zoomed out, so you can see the whole picture first. And after that, you can run like multiple tests, for example, to increase it like this, and then test it again, zoom out. No, I'm gonna go back to the smallest circle, and now hit Command Y or Control Y and put this here so they can match there, so we can cut it out later on. Control Y again. You're gonna observe, if you click Control Y, your computer is lagging, it's working slower. This is because when you hit Command Y or Control Y, it's using the GPU, it's using the graphic cards instead of the CPU, your processor. Now, when it's inverted, now it's using the processor. So basically things are running smooth that way. Anyways, we're gonna cut it out again, starting from here, and then Let's see what we're gonna get out of this. Okay, we got something. I think we're gonna, yeah, we got this and we got this. Now I'm gonna hit Alt until you see a double arrow, and I'm gonna press and hold Shift and drag it out. Now we have a nicely stylized horsefish, fish horse. I'm gonna leave it like this, and I'm gonna create another copy so everything can be in a nice process. Okay, we got this the inverted version. From here I'm gonna make another one, and here I'm going to this part, so I'm gonna create another copy. I know you don't know what I mean, but I'm gonna show you. We need what is it called, that separation line between his head and neck. It's going to look something like that. Let me see. Command Y, and now I can put it right there, or something like that. Okay, I think it's good. And here I'm going to cut out this part and remove this part, so it can look something like this. But for a logo, for a symbol, this is not enough. It needs to be kind of in this direction right here, because right now if I scale this down, that line is going to disappear more and more. So we need something even more there. So what I'm going to do is rotate more a little bit and drag this here. So you can see now it's 2 times bigger, the gap. I'm going to remove this, hit Control Y. This looks different. I don't like it. You know why? Because it lets so less space up in here. So I'm gonna do things differently and do this somewhere near here and test out that way to see what is gonna happen. Command Y. Okay. Delete. Let's see. All right. I like this one. I pretty much like this one. All right. From here, we're gonna make another copy. I'm gonna group it first. And here, what we saw in the fish is that it had these, let me bring up the opacity a little bit, that it has these things, these rounded stuff going on, like it's separated. So we're gonna replicate that with circles. And what we're gonna do first is make a copy, delete this part, we don't need it, and then delete this part of the body. So we're gonna be left with a spine. Let me see, we're gonna need to remove this and this more. Okay, and here we have the spine of the horsefish, of the horse fishy. Okay, I'm gonna create a copy so we can go there because we're ended already. We're at the end of the page. So now here we are going to make a dotted line with the dash line. So right now it's on 1 and on 33. You're basically gonna need to put the same, and it needs to be rounded here. and I'm gonna increase to, let me see, 25. What is a good amount? I think 29 is good, because basically in this zone they're gonna go the biggest circles, and at the end we're gonna have the smallest circles. I think 29 for me is good. 28. Actually, I'm gonna do a 27, I think. And from here, when you can select the line style, you select the first one. And this way, here at the top it's thin, and at the bottom also the circles are like small, and here in the center the circles are like thick. So we're gonna change the color of the stroke, and we're gonna place it right at the spine of the fish. And voila! Look what we have here. Now it looks like something like this one. Of course, ours is more abstract, it's more curvy, it's more this, it's more that, but this is all about stylization, how you stylize, you know, the given animal. So we got this. I'm gonna manipulate this one even more by changing this number, the 33, the gap number. You know, we can add more, we can remove it. I don't know why it's not adding here more. I think I'm going to, yeah, something like that. So I pull the line until here. Now, okay, let's manipulate it. What a thing. See, now the dots are going all over here. I don't know, I think we're gonna leave it like 32, and let's add some more. No, that's not good. This, something like this is better. It looks different. It looks definitely different. But after this, it also can be restylized, of course. After you expand this, so you can, you know, adjust eventually the dots where you want. But so far, these are two options, two kind of main ways of doing these. Alright, so this is it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to support the channel, and more stuff gonna come up soon, hopefully every 2 days or 3 days, or hopefully every day. That would be the greatest. But yeah, so far so good. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye bye.